Hey YouTube, Aram here and welcome back to the channel here at A-Vlogs, and for this video we're going to be talking about Keys to the Heart, which is another Tagalog or Filipino movie, this time around over at Netflix. And this is, from what I know, a Korean adaptation of a movie of the same name. This stars Zanjoe Marudo, Dolly De Leon, and Canlas, just to name a few. It follows this down on his luck boxer played by Marudo, who has this estranged relationship with his mom, and therefore goes back into that, meets his half-brother who has, I think, Down syndrome, or basically has special needs, but he's also very talented, a very talented musician, specifically a pianist. He is able to compete and whatnot, and the story revolves around those relationships. And as the movie progresses, we discover more and more about this family, which is at its heart and core what this film is about. Tungkol siya sa isang pamilya, yung pagmamahal nila sa isa't isa, yung relationship nila na nasira at a certain point in time. There were moments that si Zanjoe as a kid was in an abusive relationship with his father. And to be honest, it felt like a very typical Filipino story. I want to talk about that first in this review. Whenever you adapt something, and this is not the first time that we've seen a Filipino film adapt a Korean movie or a Korean show, there are certain things I feel like you will have to compromise or change. There's certain things that I feel like in order to bring it into this context in the Philippines, may mga kailangan kang i-rewrite in the story, because I haven't seen the Korean version if the whole family drama thing was something that they adapted or it's something that was changed specifically para makarelate ang Filipinos. But there's certain things here also that felt like it wasn't all that contextualized for the Philippines. The whole piano concerts and stuff like that, that didn't feel very Filipino, to be honest. There's certain things I felt like maybe didn't apply for this version. But if you strip all of that away, what I love about this movie is, yun nga, tungkol siya sa family. Tungkol siya sa relationships. And I think that's what's so beautiful about it, kasi na-mirror or na-magnify ang relationship ng family dito. Bringing us on the pain, bringing us on the hurt. I actually didn't expect this film to be as heavy as it was. It's actually a movie that medyo nagulat ako na I needed to prepare myself actually with how heavy it is in terms of the themes. But what I love about it, what I love about the story, it's so relatable. You don't have to go through the things that the characters go through here to really tug on your heartstrings. I mean, the story in itself allows you to relate to it, even though that's not your kind of relationship with your family. At its heart and its core, Keys to the Heart really zeroes in on relationships with the mom and the son. One of the biggest selling points for me here, however, was Canlas. I'm guessing he's a rising star, but for me, there was just a believable aspect to how he portrayed this role. It's no joke to portray someone may Down syndrome or may special needs or disabilities and whatnot. That's not something that's so easy mentally, emotionally. It's not something you play around with then, no? But he was able to balance it out, that the role in itself, when he stepped into that character, was very believable, but not OA. Hindi siya yung sobrang out there na grabe na siya. It felt like it was a realistic side to it, may authentic side or nature to how he dealt with the role. This was probably a film that was elevated all the more because of the casting choices. In my opinion, when it comes to how they dealt with the roles that they were given. For the majority of the film, that's what was seen. Yun yung talagang na-appreciate ko dito, kasi talagang ibang level yung acting, ibang level yung handling nila of the themes and the things that were being discussed in this film, because it's not light. Yun nga eh. I was mentioning kanina, medyo mabigat to. And it's on different fronts. So many things coming in together. And at times, it felt na ang dami nangyayari all at once. There is that nice emotional quality. Is it all out? I don't think so. Towards the end, it became a bit cheesy when they inserted all of that parang Filipino banter type. I know what they were going for. There was even an emotional banter there as well. That felt like the most Filipino part about it. As a whole, I actually liked this movie. There was a couple of funny moments here and there, but at its core, the story really shined the most. Therefore, I give it a pretty solid 7 out of 10. There were a couple of things that could have been improved, but with what we got with this movie, it's not bad at all. So that's pretty much it for me for this video. Don't forget to make every day into an adventure. God bless, guys, and peace.